Few years back, before I started with self-improvement, I started playing this game called Overwatch 2. And it's not that I just was playing it. I wanted to go pro in it. Going pro in video games is basically like any other sport. You just compete, get better. And I wanted to compete in esports, which is basically like gaming version of like sports. And so I started playing, like, it's Overwatch 2. It just released, and it's like Overwatch 1, just the only difference, it's free. And it has a few more changes. In this game, you have to like pick your hero to play with, and I was testing out a few ones, and then I chose one hero, which is Diva, because I'm a wanker. But no, seriously though, I haven't I haven't jacked off to video game character. And then thing is, I started to improve a bit. Then once you win 50 games in 50 matches in like regular play, you can play like ranked, which is competitive, which like you have like ranks like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, I believe, then all the way to like top 500, like a grandmaster. And I'm really getting into this game. I'm trying to improve. I'm playing every day. I watch videos about it. I watch tutorials on my specific hero, and I really want to get good. Like, I want to compete. But whenever I try to do something to improve on, it doesn't feel like I'm moving much. Like, you put if you know if you know this kind of feeling where you try to get good at something, but something you're basically learning it. You're getting you want to get better at it. You learn about it. You watch videos about it, like tutorials at something, like, it doesn't matter. And you it feels like something's stopping you, like you can't get that good. Well, that is, my friends, self-esteem. Low self-esteem. Now, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is basically your identity, like how you see yourself. Now, you're probably asking yourself, uh, why is that important? Well, if you have low self-esteem, like, you see yourself as a you don't see yourself as a winner or good at anything or a happy person, you cannot be better than your self-esteem. Or, okay, I think you can. Now I can get worse. You basically have to be at your self-esteem. You're pushing towards it. Now, why was my self-esteem low? If you may be asking. Well, my belief is, well, this is basically the fact right now. Uh, School system. Like, you're probably having this too. Like, you're going to school and you're getting poor grades, and your teachers basically tell you suck. They don't tell you like directly, but they kind of giving you like kind of winks, like ideas. Somehow they're pushing you like to think that you're not good at like math or something, like math, gym class, whatever, physics. But and there you and then you try something else, and it's kind of like, at something in the same time, you don't feel like good at that thing either. Like, you have low self-esteem. Like, whenever you try something, people basically tell you to uh, that you're not gonna get good at it. Like, seriously, man. What's your problem? And okay, now, how does the self-esteem work exactly? How can we improve self-esteem? Now, there's this book, which is like, basically, whoever read it, it's basically successful if he implements, stuff from it, which explains this really well. It's called Psychos Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. Now, at the start of my self-improvement journey, I think that's like the second book I read, because I heard about self-esteem and stuff, but my thing was, like, first time I haven't really haven't really did the principles of it that much, you know. Well, that's what happens when you play DY Overwatch. You're wanker. um, I haven't really did these principles. I kind of what the guy that was saying, like, I was watching videos about it, and this is where I found out the book. Like the guy who was like doing this video about it, he explained it really well. And one of the tricks he says, while you're doing the things in the book, you should also tell yourself stuff like the person you want to be. Okay. And that if you do it by itself, it doesn't really help much. You know, kind of idea is if you push yourself enough, it's gonna work. But I don't think it does really. If you do it by itself. And what I did, I just read the book and I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna do this stuff, but I didn't. Like that's kind of my mistake. I kind of read the book, but along the way I didn't do the stuff that was said in the book. So what's the right and so what's my point here? Okay, what does it say in the book? Uh, like the most important principles are we have our brain is basically our uh, like a machine. We're not machine by itself, but we operate by it. Our machine, which is our brain. Let me explain. So we have a creative mechanism, which can make either success mechanism or failure mechanism. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm stuttering, man. Real shit. Basically, creative mechanism, how it works is how we imagine. Our brain can't really tell the difference between real experience, like what actually happens, and what we imagine, which is like you don't think of it really as it because you're like, you know, it's not real what you imagine, but your brain cannot really tell. Okay. And when you imagine things, you believe those experiences. And now most people get the beliefs of like from our teachers, like I told you in earlier, from our teachers, our parents, or whoever told you that you suck. You kind of get this self-image, and it's going through a creative mechanism, and it's creating those images. Like we're kind of getting hypnotized, but you can hypnotize by yourself. Basically, what you do is you lay down or you sit down. Try it first 5 minutes. Okay, this is the don't try to do too much conscious effort. Don't like try to like force it as much. Don't give it try to not get as much doubts, which is gonna be really hard. But just lay down or sit down, close your eyes, and try to relax body like for 5 minutes. Just lay down, concentrate on one part of the body till it's relaxed, and the other part of the body is relaxed. Like you go through your forehead, eyes, jaw, shoulders, hands, legs, etc. You know. And once you're relaxed, you just let yourself be like that. And one of my favorite things to do is said in the book, but you have few options. But one that I like to use is once you're relaxed, you just imagine your legs that it's made out of concrete and it's sinking into the mattress, or if you're sitting just sinks into the floor. It feels like yeah, it feels heavy. And then once you do that, you do the same thing for hands. And you can imagine someone like trying to lift up your legs first, but he can't do it because they're too heavy. Then your arms. Okay, now once you're completely relaxed, what you do is you still have your eyes closed, and what you do basically is just imagine what kind of the person you want to be in the first person. Is of course is the best, but you can like kind of a motion picture. You can like imagine like a video of yourself doing something. So most people find that easier. For me, I like to see myself in first person. And what you do is just think of the end result of your goal. Like for me, I was really bad. Like I really got back into this book when like few days ago, like a week, and I really made huge progress. Like by the way, what kind of progress did I make? I made progress in my sparring by like 100%. Like I literally doubled my sparring skills like within a week, which is crazy. I grew more flexible because I imagine myself doing splits and stuff. Like it was just an inch now, but it's gonna get much better. And I think that's it right for right now, actually. So, like for me, I imagine myself first person sparring this dude that is much better than me, but I imagine that I am winning. Like you kind of have to have that mindset. You're winning no matter what. You just like imagine yourself. Okay, I'm the winner here. I'm better than this guy, or like whatever. If you want to get rich, imagine yourself like in the villa you want to be in the future, of course, and kind of life, how your daily life is gonna look like. Just imagine yourself doing that, and you can imagine yourself doing the work, of course. If you're uh, if you do like football or something, you may soccer. I'm sorry. You just imagine yourself playing soccer and you're reading like you're destroying everyone like in your team if you're in a practice or like if you imagine yourself you're in a tournament or something like a game. I'm sorry. I have this kickboxing mindset. Oh, it's tournament, it's tournament. You see yourself in a game and you're just like destroying everybody. If you're a painter, if you like to paint, you imagine yourself drawing like most beautiful picture. You get what I'm saying, like, and do that for half an hour a day. Of course, I'm not saying that you do this immediately, like half an hour. You can start with 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, right? Even I can do like half an hour. I can do like 5 minutes of. I can do 5 minutes of just relaxing. Then I do like 20 minutes of imagining. But I'm much better at this because I kind of like do a lot of meditation. But I started with 10 minutes. Okay, you can start with five, how much ever you want, because at first it's gonna be feel really hard. Like for me, like first 2 days, I've been basically what I like when I imagine like sparring this dude like that is much better than me. I basically like I had to fight against my mind because my mind is gonna I keep imagining myself falling or this guy beats me up because like it's kind of hard to get the self-esteem out. If that's happened to you, just be more patient, okay? It's gonna get it. The more you like do this imagining stuff, it's gonna the more you better you're gonna get. And still, if you feel like the body twitch or something like in the same example of me sparring and I was imagine myself falling, not doing good. I also right knee just twitched. You know, I was just twitching. I kind of flex in it. You know, like hard because I usually have bad experiences sparring, so it's really bad. Okay, but maybe you're not gonna have that. Okay, but if you do, just try to relax. Just try to relax, reset, then imagine again. Okay, just like let your mind to be dark a bit, then just start imagining again, reset. I think that's kind of the best way. Like for me, like within a week, I made like extraordinary progress in my stuff that I like try to improve my self-esteem in, plus happiness amongst all. So yeah, I know it's really hard in this world, especially how we're told to like that we're bad, that we have to be average, we have to be like everyone else. When you say something, oh, I'm gonna be like a kickboxing champion or I'm gonna be a YouTuber, everybody says you're not gonna make it. You know, everybody keep pushing these false beliefs in your mind, and when you see what kind of people tell you that they're like usually they're a bunch of losers. I'm sorry, like if like some fat gamer tells you like, oh, you're not gonna get good at fighting, you're not gonna get good at YouTube, they're gonna. But what are you achieving in life? I'm sorry, dude. Like, you suck. You're a fucking pussy playing video games every day while I'm trying to do something in life. Yeah, you see, you have to fight through that, and just this is the best way. Like, I've been struggling with kickboxing already for a year or something, and this is like made huge progress. Okay, and my coaches were also kind of like telling me like, yeah, you're slowly getting ready for the tournament, and I was really happy about it. And just do that. It's don't forget your one thing that I was struggling with is my beliefs. Like, this imagination is gonna work, but just keep the thing in mind of if I'm my mind cannot tell the difference between real experience and real experience and imaginary experience. Seriously. And yeah, that's it. If you want to see more of me, you can subscribe to my channel. Also, in my top comment, you can join my community, and it's only 50 euros. There you have like my self-discipline course, and also you can talk to a lot, much more people in about this self-improvement talk. I'll see you there. You guys have a good one.